Happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. Today is the anniversary of America saying, I declare independence. Today we'll be talking about Antonio, or Tony Marino, and we meet Tony halfway through the book Written in Purple. Written in Purple is set in Southwest Louisiana in a future that is controlled by a government that has law enforcement, teachers, healthcare workers, mostly have been replaced by robots. And the school that the seniors in the first half of the book are attending has been taken over by a robotic regime, and the entire government's oppressive. So that's where we find Jason, the main character, in the first part of the book. And then we meet Antonio Marino halfway through the book. And Tony Marino works in the parish jail. He's one of the few law enforcement officers that is not robotic, that is left. And he is a former Marine. He has a tragic story. He's lost his wife and his daughter to the second pandemic. He is what we would probably consider a Gen Z as of today. He's one of those Gen Zs that's grown up, gone into the military. So he's a little bit of a different breed, I guess you could say, of a military guy. But he still is torn between what's just and following orders. He eventually ends up helping our heroes to escape from some of these oppressive things the government is doing to them. And Tony was inspired by a Toby Keith song. Rest in peace, Toby Keith. He was one of the greats of country music. And I was driving down the road and Made in America came on, and the line Semper Fi tattooed on his left arm. I started picturing Antonio Marino, and I incorporated him into Written in Purple. And if you want to hear more about Tony Marino and Jason Fontenot, who's the main character in the first half of the book, you'll have to buy Written in Purple. You can find it at Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.com. Also, I believe it's $9.99 on Kindle right now. And there's also Audible. Any form that you want to read this book in, you can do so. So, happy Independence Day. Check out Written in Purple. Have a great day.